Now in fight three, you got another big one. I mean, because we haven't seen Brandon Moreno in a while. This is going to be a flyweight division fight with Brandon Moreno taking on a ridiculous fighter in Tatsuro Taira. And, this guy seems unstoppable right now. Brandon Moreno, we haven't seen him in a little while. He needs a win here. I mean, it's not like he's losing a bunch of fights or anything, but is in title contention that this is if you want to remain there and not become a gatekeeper like a Jan Blachowicz and some others, you got to win this fight. But Taira's ridiculous, man. This is another tough prediction. Let's jump into it right now. In the flyweight division at UFC 323, you got a big one here in terms of the future when you got Brandon Moreno taking on Tatsuro Taira. Moreno, former champ, 23-8 from Mexico. Taira on the rise from Japan, 17-1. And this is basically an even fight, although they got Taira as a slight favorite. Both guys 5'7". Moreno right in the prime at 31. Taira 25. Both guys 70-inch reach. Both guys stand right-handed. Moreno's got an advantage on the feet. Nearly 4 significant strikes per minute, 2.9 for Taira. But Taira lands 1 takedown per round compared to 1 every other round for Moreno. So you got to believe Taira's got the advantage in the takedown game. Moreno 64% takedown defense. He beat Steve Erceg and Amir Albazi in his last 2 fights. Doesn't seem like it, but he's been, he's gone 10 rounds in those 2 fights. And against Erceg, he got outstruck and still won the fight, 116-89. That's crazy. Against Albazi, he dominated 132-63. Before that, he lost a split decision to Brandon Royval, got outstruck in that one, and lost to Alexander Pantoja, the current champ, but that was by split decision. So he actually outstruck him 147-129. And you might say it's been the toughest competition that Pantoja's had, at least so far. So he's not done yet. Taira 45% takedown defense. That evens it up a little bit to me. Now he beat Hyung Sung Park by neck crank submission in the second round, lost to Brandon Royval by split decision. So both of these guys have lost to Brandon Royval by split decision. That's why it's pretty much even. He beat Alex Perez by KO, second round. Also against Carlos Hernandez, second round KO. And this is a highly interesting fight. It's going to come down to the takedown game. I mean, they both can land takedowns. And when you look at the weak takedown defense for Taira, it kind of evens it up. But not really sure how that's going to play out because Taira's going to be more aggressive with the takedowns, but Moreno's got a little bit better takedown defense. And the only reason it's down to 64%, not 70 or 75, is some of those tough fights like against Pantoja where he got taken down roughly 6 times. So the takedown game is going to be interesting. The longer it stays standing, if it does at all, Moreno has a big edge over Taira there. It's just going to be an interesting fight to see how it plays out, but I'm going to lean, and I understand why the odds are so close, but I'm going to lean with Moreno to get the win here because I believe the striking will take over in round 3. I think these guys will split the first 2. Moreno takes over in round 3 to win by decision, but they got to come out quick because it's only 3 rounds here in the flyweight division at UFC 323. Yeah, so regardless of the odds, to me that's a toss-up fight. I mean, you can't go wrong either way. Moreno is a guy that's very good, former champ, lost the belt to Pantoja, probably Pantoja's toughest competition. And Taira at 17-1 is just nasty. I mean, he's just beating everyone in his way. So it makes it very difficult to make a pick there, but that's the way we're going to go.